I hope you got yourself together because we finna piss some people off. Because we done seen grown men on the internet crying about one coach and one coach in particular. And we talking about Stephanie White, head coach of the Indiana Fever, who is also hated because she coaches Catlin Clark. And she ain't giving Catlin Clark no room to breathe. She is insisting that Catlin Clark plays like a professional and play as a team. But that's something that Catlin Clark is not. Catlin Clark is not a team player. Catlin Clark is not a great defensive player. Catlin Clark is a shooter, point blank period, nothing more, nothing less. Now I've seen all the crying and bickering and bullshit on the internet about firing Stephanie White. You're not firing Stephanie White, because Stephanie White is not only a former coach of the year for the Sun. Stephanie White is not only a former SEC head coach. Stephanie White is not only a former basketball player. Stephanie White knows what the hell she's doing. And all y'all grown ass men crying on the internet wanting Catlin Clark to shine, that's fine. But what about them W's? Do you want Catlin Clark to shine, or do you want Indiana to win? Because when it comes down to putting up the W's, Catlin Clark ain't it. And she ain't getting them W's. And the results are the results, and the paper is the paper. And it's on paper. Catlin Clark is not it. She's a shooter. She's not a team player. She's not efficient. Her plus minus is horrible. She leads the league in turnovers. She leads the league in assists. But when you go down that efficiency rating chart, Catlin Clark is way the hell down there. You cannot be the point guard, the leader of your team, the player that holds the ball the most amount of times in the game, and you're not getting your teammates involved. You are a liability, point blank period. But we're going to talk more about it in just a minute. Y'all ready to do the doggone thing? Let go.
What's poppin', people? Yes, sir! Yo. What's poppin', people? Yo. 15 years in, still cooking. Back when the lobbies were ruthless, Call of Duty on the screen, late night, 2K dreams, no sleep, just truth then. Turn the channel to a playground, whole city watching how he break down. First black network, he stamped that. Get the keys, let him meet, never take back. Build lanes, build lives, build legends. Put shine on the kids they ain't mentioned. You can feel every step in the stride. When he talk, you can tell he's that guy. Big snacks, been that guy. From the sticks and the courts to the bright stage lights. Put the crew on, watch their views go high. When he say, yo, what's poppin'? You know it's go time.
You know it's go time. We're popping people. You know it's go time. You know how we do this thing. We came in to talk about a little basketball. We came to talk and get your head in the game. Because a lot of people keep jumping up and down about Stephanie White and Catlin Clark, when Catlin Clark is a bad teammate. Catlin Clark is a bad basketball player. She is a shooter. She is not a complete player, unlike her cohort, the one that y'all hate so much, Angelreese, who is a complete basketball player, who has gotten better every single year she has been in the league. While Catlin Clark has stayed stagnant, has not improved on nothing. Everything Catlin Clark had before she came out of college has disappeared. Her shooting percentage is down. Her assist is down. Everything is down except for her user rate. And it's sky high. And she ain't efficient. But y'all want Stephanie White fired for, oh my God, for covering a player and trying to teach a player how to be a better basketball player. Y'all want Stephanie White fired. But when they beat the Atlanta Dream earlier this season,
during an 18
y'all was happy.
The third, Clark spearheaded it.
They was bumping checks.
Getting some love from her head coach.
Because you know why?
During an 18-3 run.
Because you beat Angelreese on her home court, in her home stadium. Y'all are in Atlanta, happy because all that is taking place. But when you got things like this taking place, and y'all see the coach trying to coach up a player, trying to get a player involved, so much so that your star player is arguing with your coach and has to be taken out and say, hey, rookie, get on in this game. Y'all want to be mad. But your player is uncoachable. She don't want to listen. She don't want to do what she's told to do. She don't want to do what she is supposed to do. All of you grown-ass men crying on the internet about Stephanie White, you need to be crying about her coaching and your star player not listening. That's the biggest problem. The biggest problem is she ain't Angel. She can't do what Angel do. So much so that it's starting to be recognized by one of the biggest angelreese haters on this earth. We talking about Jason Whitlock. And none of us like that guy on this side. We know Jason Whitlock full of shit. But over here, even he recognizes what Catlin Clark is and what she has become. Catlin Clark has not grown as a player. Catlin Clark doesn't want to listen as a professional basketball player. Catlin Clark does not want to be coached. Catlin Clark just wants to go out on the court and do what Catlin Clark does, which is something awful. It's a shame when Jason Whitlock even recognizes it.
They scored 100-plus points. They're a bad defensive team because they have no leadership on the defensive end because their supposed leader, Catlin Clark, doesn't care about defense. And their supposed leader has no emotional control. And you go, well, she's young. This is only her third season. I'm looking at Angelreese grow up in real time. This is only her third season. Angelreese is growing up and conducting herself on the court more appropriately than Catlin Clark. Those are facts. Those of you in the Catlin cult, rather than making excuses, rather than constantly, oh, they're not officiating her properly, the whole world's against her. Don't you see there's systemic anti-Catlinism? No, that was year one. Maybe a tiny part of year two, but she only played 13 games. But I'm telling these players, they don't care about Catlin Clark at this point. There's no one out there expressing real animus towards Catlin Clark. You know why? Because they don't fear Catlin Clark at this point.
That is correct, Jason. The teams have figured Catlin Clark out. We know what Catlin Clark is. We know what Catlin Clark wants to be. Catlin Clark should want to get better, but she's not. Tell you what Catlin Clark ain't. She ain't Angelreese. And I bet you don't know that. She is not Angel Reese.
The rule. And Angel Reese starts winning. When Catlin Clark beat her in Chicago, nobody wanted context. Nobody cared that Angel had the weaker roster. Every result proved that Catlin owned the matchup. Now Atlanta has beaten Indiana twice in a row, and suddenly everybody remembers basketball is a team sport. Suddenly it is about coaching, teammates, and everything except Angel. Convenient. Reese did not hide behind anybody. She attacked Indiana's biggest weakness repeatedly. The Fever wanted space, rhythm, and a clean game. Angel gave them contact, second efforts, hard runs, and pressure at the rim. She finished putbacks, ran the floor for layups, absorbed hits, and turned drives into and-ones. Before the me-bounds jokes start, watch the tape. These were not all rebounds off her own misses. She cleaned up other players' shots, created extra possessions, and converted them. The player people swear cannot make a layup kept finishing through bodies on national television. You do not have to love Angel Reese, but stop moving the goalposts every time she proves you wrong. She played well, exposed Indiana's lack of physicality, and beat Catlin's team twice in a row. Keep the jokes, keep the criticism. Just keep the same standard when Angel is the one winning.
That's all we saying. Just keep that same standard when Angel is the one doing the doggone thing. You figure deal me? Let's keep that same energy. You know? Let's keep that same energy. Because y'all want Stephanie White fired. But for what? Coaching? For trying to make her team better? For trying to get her star player to do her job? Your girl is not doing her job. Catlin Clark is not making her team better. And y'all are pissed off when you see Stephanie White standing on the sideline angrily, trying to get Catlin Clark to do what's right. But
Rules changed the second Angel Reese.
What about when you see Becky Hammond doing the same thing to her player? But it ain't no problem when Becky Hammond is standing on business. It's getting in her players' butts. It's making them do the right thing. But it's a problem when Stephanie White is trying to coach up Catlin Clark, but Catlin ain't listening. I've seen a lot of y'all on the internet crying about Stephanie White. Stephanie White is not the problem. The problem is Catlin Clark not doing her job, not wanting to be a team player, not wanting to participate and be better than what she is, not wanting to hold herself accountable for being a defensive liability, in which she is. Catlin has two other shooters, two other star players in Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston on her team. When are they going to get to participate? When are you going to stop trying to score 30 and get your teammates involved? When are you going to stop turning the ball over? When are you going to get that same motor, that same drive that Angel Reese has? See, but y'all don't want to talk about Angel because Angel is a better player. She's not a better shooter, but Angel is a better player. Catlin got the hype, but the hype will die out because all those threes ain't going in. Just like the other day on Saturday, she started out 3 for 3, ended up 4 for 7, 3 for 7, because every other shot after that was a brick. Catlin team plays better when she's not on the floor. The team is a better team overall when Catlin is not on the floor because Kelsey Mitchell gets her rhythm. Aaliyah Boston gets her rebounds, gets her shots, being able to pass the ball out the paint when she is doubled. But when the offense is running through Catlin Clark, everybody just has to wait and see if Caitlin's going to shoot or is Catlin going to pass. And if y'all don't figure it out, and if Catlin doesn't get her shit together, won't be no playoffs this season. It's funny how they was one win away from the NBA Finals without Catlin Clark. If Catlin Clark makes her team better, one win away is supposed to put you in the WNBA Finals this season. But that's not where you're going. The team is going backwards, not forward. And if you just want to be a Catlin Clark stan and throw everything against the wall on Stephanie White and not hold your player accountable, then you're not a fan of the game. You're a fan of Catlin Clark. And Catlin Clark, just because she's a star, she's not a superstar. She's a liability. Because when the game is on the line and the other team is down 3 and it's 5 minutes left, guess who they running at on defense? Catlin Clark is a liability. Angel has worked on both sides of the ball. Her shooting style might be unorthodox. Her layups might not look the best. But damn it, she get them rebounds and she done worked on her post game. I have seen no difference in Catlin from college till now. And none of you have. You haven't seen no improvement. What you have seen is decline. She hasn't gotten better. And that right there is the problem. Angel has gotten significantly better since she's entered the league. So instead of taking the off season off and trying to make them commercials, Catlin might want to go down there with Angel and them to Miami and play in that other league. Try to keep your game up. You ain't Asia Wilson. It ain't but one of them. She the biggest star in the game. She got to work on it. She better get better. Because if not, she going to be traded and forgotten about. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, man. Y'all know what time it is. Tell Catlin Clark to get her game up. Do your boy a solid. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hype your boy up. I'm going to holler at y'all. Catlin Clark fans, y'all some haters. Angel still the best. I'm out of here. Peace out.
Big snacks, 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 big snacks. Let's go. Big snacks, big snacks, yeah. Big snacks, big snacks. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe. Join the family, come along for the ride. Sports, culture, life, yeah, we talk it all. From the Browns to the Buffs, every rise and fall. See you aunties, I appreciate the love. Big snacks in the building, man, it's all aboard. G. Bush, K-Sap, Auntie Faye in the mix, Mag Dog TV, Money Man, that's the click. Hey, hit that bell, ding, don't miss a thing. Hey, leave a comment, talk to me at your voice ring. Let's go. Share with your people, share with your crew. If you're rocking with big snacks, rocking with you. Big snacks, sport, culture, life. Big snacks, we getting it tonight. Big snacks, the movement too strong. Big snacks, we'll catch y'all in the next one. Hey! It gets dangerous. See you aunties, Ground Station, Buff Nation.